Hey church, first of all, I hope you will just forgive me the general aspect of my appearance and maybe a little background noise. The waterfall behind me, you may hear some construction noise, but I am in one of my favorite places on earth, and it gave me a thought for the video I wanted to share with you this morning. Some thoughts about faith. I'm at Reedy River Park in Greenville, South Carolina. I lived here about 15 years ago, and it looked really, really different then. This water was here, but it didn't look nearly this pretty. And that gorgeous bridge up there, that wasn't there. All of downtown Greenville has changed so much in 15 years. It's become one of the most visited places in South Carolina and the whole corner of Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina mountains. It's become a place that's known for its food, for its attractions, for all kinds of family-friendly diversions. And I'm telling you, none of this was here 15 years ago when I was living here. But here's the thing, the plan was there. In fact, the plan had been in place for 20 years. For 20 years, the city of Greenville had been working to revive their downtown. And 20 years in, you couldn't see a whole lot that had come from it. It was all behind the scenes work. Now, 15 years later, everything is changed. And this has become one of my favorite places in the world. It reminds me a lot of the conversations we have in Crestview about our town and about the changes that are happening and the hopes we have for downtown and the plans that we make for the future and for bypasses and all these things that seem to take so long to show up, but that we hope one day are going to have a transformative effect. And it reminds me a lot of the conversations that we have in our church about the changes that we make, about the risks that we take, about things like building the Crossroads Center, about starting new ministries, about all the dreams that have come out of our vision project. We know that all of these aren't going to necessarily show their full benefit the moment that we start them, but we keep working away at them, we keep striving, we keep going, because we believe the difference that they can make is beyond anything that any of us could do on our own. And it's worth the long haul. It also reminds me of the book of Hebrews that we're going to be reading in church this Sunday. The church, at the time the book of Hebrews was written, was starting to realize that they were in this for the long haul. It wasn't quite as exciting as it had been at the beginning. And the author of the book of Hebrews says even that he knows they haven't yet been persecuted to the point of death, but the people around them are starting to make it hard. And so he calls them to faith. Faith that isn't just some sort of rah-rah belief, but the sort of faith that shows up every single day, the sort of faith that is loyalty, the sort of faith that keeps going for the long haul, and that finds the strength to do that by coming to the court of God every day in prayer. That's what we're going to be talking about this Sunday. And I am so privileged to be a part of a church that is in it for the long haul, as we're going to be talking about as we continue to look at our Remission Revisited campaign, and we look at what it's going to take to pay off our debt and set free the ministries that we want to unleash in our neighborhood, our community, and around the world. I'm so grateful to you for keeping faith with the mission that God has given us. And I look forward to keeping faith with God and with you on Sunday. That's right, I'm going to be back. I'm coming back from this reunion here in South Carolina. I'll be there on Sunday, so you can't say the pastor won't be there. I'm skipping church. Let's all show up. Keep faith with one another. Do the hard thing each and every day that makes an incredible difference. See you Sunday.